task one report writing has two styles, two types of reports, graphs and charts, which is called number-based writing, and diagrams and maps, which is called picture-based writing. So why I divide it into two parts? Because in graphs and charts, we are going to analyze numbers and we'll try to describe them and make comparisons. But in diagrams and maps, we'll have illustrations. For instance, we have to make a comparison between two periods and describe how the location changed. Okay, so this is why it is called illustration-based or picture-based. But now let's see what is academic writing. So guys, I always start my class with this question: what are 3 big secrets to get a high score in task 1? Okay, so just a second. Yes, now much better. Okay, so 3 big secrets to get a higher score starts with academic writing. Academic writing means it is not just common speech language. Okay, for instance, smoking rate increased. So this is an academic, simple academic writing. Smoking rate increased. But if you change this academic style to common speech, it's going to be like that. More and more people started smoking.
Yes.
Right? So Rustam, do you see the difference between these two sentences?
Yes. The first one is academic, the latter is common language.
Exactly. Smoking rate increase, academic. But more and more people started smoking, common speech. They've got the same meanings, but styles are different. Okay, so this is why I always say that not only academic style, but also common speech in writing reports is important. And but sometimes candidates misunderstand the use of academic writing, and they put there too much academic language and make paper complicated. So this is why my third biggest secret is keep your paper simple and clear. So because when examiners are stuck in understand your paper, your sentences, so they don't find it effective. Okay, so simplicity is really important in report writing. Okay, now let's go to academic writing. It's our first biggest secret. How should we write academic writing and why we need it? So smoking rate rose rapidly. This is academic, but more and more people started smoking. This is common speech or descriptive. Meanings are the same, but styles are different. And in your paper, you have to mix them, sometimes academic and sometimes descriptive style. Another good example is the figure for oil export declined dramatically. I don't believe that you use this style at home while talking about oil export because it is business language or business news. But the same meaning in the second sentence can be like that. Less oil was sold to overseas countries. So both sentences have the same meanings, but the second is a common speech, descriptive language, while the first one is written in academic style. Sabina, is it clear to you?
Yeah, that's clear.
Hopefully. Okay, so what I mean by saying keep your paper simple, as you remember a few minutes ago, I mentioned something about simplicity. For instance, some candidates like writing this way of long sentences, which makes examiners annoyed. For instance, smoking rate rose rapidly, women smoke, men More men have started giving up smoking. That is really good. So this is a run-on sentence. All right, so try to avoid making these types of sentences, please. But how can you correct this? Smoking rate rose rapidly. It is clear that women smoke more. Men,
Rather than.
okay, more than males, okay, like this. So try to keep your sentences simple or complex, but not complicated. Candidates misunderstand the difference between complex and complicated. Okay, complex means grammar. For instance, after I wrote the letter, I sent it to my friend. This is a complex sentence, but complicated is not a good quality of a sentence. So it makes challenging situation to understand the paper. Okay, so try to avoid complication. Well, now let's look at 4 types of sentence structures. This is really important because, you know, if you know 4 types of sentences, then you will understand what is simple, what is complex, and what is complicated. So simple and complex sentences are really important for us. Simple and complex sentences are really important, but complicated sentences should be away from your paper because they are unnecessary. Hello, Yusuf, are you connected?
Hello, sir. Hello. Sorry for being late.
Oh, that's fine. But can you see the screen clearly?
Yes, I can.
Lovely, great. So now let's look at a simple sentence. Smoking rate rose rapidly. It is a simple sentence,
Yes.
academic. But the second type out of 4 sentence structures is simple plus extended. So simple is first type, another is simple plus extended. Smoking rate rose rapidly. This is simple part of the structure, increasing from 30% to 90% by 3 times over half a decade from 2000 to 2005. So this is detail part or extended part. So when you have main information plus detail information in a sentence, then it is a simple plus extended. Okay?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, and now let's look at complex and complex extended. So complex and complex extended sentences are similar and different. The reason why they're similar, because they've got subject plus verb and subject plus verb. But why they are different? In complex extended, you will have information with detail, like with number. Okay, so let's look at complex sentence. After the smoking rate rose rapidly from 2000 to 2005, it decreased gradually up to 2010. So in this sentence,
There are 2 subject and verbs.
exactly, but do you
Yes.
see detail?
No.
There is no detail.
Yes.
But in the last sentence, complex plus extended, you will have subject plus verbs, subjects plus verbs, and also detail with numbers. So Ristam, can you read the last sentence, please?
After smoking rate rose rapidly from 30% to 90%, it decreased by 2 times to 45% in 2010.
It's crystal clear that these sentences have information and detail. So this is why it is called complex extended, but it has two parts, subject plus verb, comma, and another subject plus verb pair. Okay, so it is called complex extended. Guys, if you want to make your paper colorful, then use all of them. Okay, not only simple, but also simple extended, also complex extended as well.
Okay.
So guys, at the end of the lesson, I'm going to share this presentation on your email. So don't worry about it. Okay, so but try to make notes as much as possible, because later on you can go through your notes and remember the lesson. It's going to help you quickly review all the slides easily. Well, so now let's look at. Okay, guys, I've got here. So actually, in IELTS writing or in an academic writing process, sentences are not designed as M plus D, D plus M, D plus M plus D. We ourselves made these structures to make life easy for candidates to remember the sentence structures. So M means main, D means detail. M means main and D means detail. Why we created these main and detail parts? So main means the given information, main information from the picture. For instance, you're looking at the picture and seeing that the lion is increasing. So this is main information. But the detail part is, for instance, smoking rate increased. This is main. Which rose from 70% to 90%, and this is detail. Exactly. So this is why we put, information and detail in M and D sections. So M plus D, D plus M, and D plus M plus D. And in the future lessons, I'm going to clarify them, how it happens. Why main is different from D, detail, and by structure, how they are different as well. Okay. So let's look at these statistics. Facebook users in 2010 and 2015. So by the way, this is a fake piece of information. Please don't take it serious. Have your paper and make 1 or 2 sentences maximum. So don't make a big paragraph, please. And describe this statistic. How the number of Facebook users changed between 2010 and 2015. Maximum 2 sentences. Even 1 sentence is enough. Okay, so you have 2 minutes.